We're recording this video in the first quarter of 2019, so some of this information is going to be obsolete right away. The problem we are targeting today or facing today is basically it's a twofold. It originates because we want to put SSD hard drives in Dell servers or upgrade them, and of course if you've ever had to do that, you would find out that the price of a certified Dell SSD hard drive compared to an off-the-shelf SSD hard drive is approximately double, if not triple, the price. So if you have a budget of about $5,000, you could probably do it, and if you wanted to do it for the same hard drives on the normal budget, you'd probably be spending about $20,000. Now, with that being said, you're going to run into this specific problem here, and there are many posts about how to fix this problem, but even though the fixes for this problem that are posted go anywhere from changing firmware and BIOS updates and tools and stuff like that, all you're doing is actually masking the problem. And the problem stems from the hard drives not being Dell certified, which is basically a little firmware compatibility with specific hardware that were marked by Dell through software to come up as green lights versus the yellow lights. And this will be the problem you will be facing. So although the fixes that I've read or found on the web only address how to stop them from flashing orange, they don't actually give you, so if you take a look here, this is flashing orange and this is the way it should be. So what happens is when a hard drive goes from the green to the flashing orange, it's basically telling you that the hard drive is faulty or something is wrong with it. And all the fixes that I've read or found on the web basically change it from not flashing orange, not necessarily to this, but to that, or not flashing at all, which basically just masks or eliminates the internal process of telling you a hard drive is bad. Long story short, the fix for this is to buy certified Dell hard drives, and that is not a very good price fix for us. So the other fix was to find a list of hard drives that could be compatible or certified. I couldn't find any, so please you can comment on this video and add your experience with hard drives. I am about to show you a couple of hard drives that have worked for us. And this works on the r610s, the 7 series, the 6 series, the 5 series, and the 4 series. So the hard drives that I can't show you, which are not in this rack, are the Western Digitals. They have worked for us. The hard drives that don't work, surprisingly, you will see, are the Kingstons, and those are the pro-rated Kingstons, which are surprisingly don't work. The other hard drive that does not work is a PNY. And when I was talking about certified hard drives, of course, I'm plugging and unplugging hard drives here. These are not live hard drives. There's no data on them, so I can actually do that. If you've noticed, these are mirrored. So because I unplugged the primary hard drive, now it's trying to do a replication. So they will go into that mode until they sync again, and then they'll go back to the green. So certified hard drives would probably look like this. These are not SSDs, but that's what they would look like. So as you can tell, these are mirrored. As soon as I plug them back in, I broke the mirror. Now it's going to try and replicate and fix the mirror. So the other hard drives that do work, that we did find and that did work, are, I just gotta find out which hard drive it is. 2 through 4, so it should be this one here. So these ones work as well. So again, this one does not work, this one does work, and the Western Digitals do work for us, both the 1 terabytes and the 2 terabytes. Thank you again, and please add which hard drives work for you guys.